Hello children, another week. Hope you've enjoyed your week at home this week. Lovely weather. Guess where I am? I'm going to do a quiz this week. I'm going to show you 10 different places in the school and you have to try and guess where I am. I think it might be a bit of a clue. I'm surrounded by these beautiful tulips. There are 4 lots of them and they were planted by one of our lovely parents right at the beginning, and she wanted us to have lots of colour out here wherever I might be in the school. This is number 1. Where am I? So here I am, outside somewhere else. But can you see, this is a picture of a dragon. What date do you think it is? Okay, this dragon was put up today and created by the Rainbow Children, but why and what's the date?
Hello everybody, I'm helping Mrs. Poidevin with her quiz. I've come into school for the first time today. Where am I?
So, if you look above my head, there's a sign that says wish you were here, and that's what all we wish about you. We wish you were all here in school with us having a lot of fun, but you're not. So the question is, where am I in school wishing you were here? You might think I'm in the library because I've got some comfy seats to sit on, but as you can see, I'm holding something very special. This is a worry monster. Where in the school do you think I might be with a worry monster? Which corridor am I on? Do you recognise these? Have you seen these? It's a while since they were used. Which corridor am I on? Hi. Most of you will recognise this. And if you don't, you need to go on YouTube channel and see what Mrs. has been doing with her cooking. Where am I here? I think you probably all recognise this. Nice building, beautifully coloured at the top of the school. Where am I? Where am I now? What do you think I do all day? Where am I? Where am I?
Press pause now and get ready for the answers.
Okay, so we've been around the school. I've asked you 10 different questions. Where am I? What am I doing in 10 different places? So I'm going to give you the answers now. Hopefully you've watched this all the way through to the end. Here are the answers. Number 1, I was quite clearly in the quad with the beautiful tulips that Mrs. Hesling planted for us. Thank you very much. They've been an absolute delight. As you quite rightly told me, different ones have bloomed different days, so thank you very much. Number 2, I was actually outside the dining hall, and it is today, April the 23rd, which is St George's Day, hence the dragon in the window. Number 3, Mr. Bullock was actually, who's been in school today very briefly, but he came and he was in Acorn's classroom, so hopefully some of you in reception would have been able to notice that. Number 4, the where are we? Is that the one? We were upstairs in the Year 2 corridor. Number 5, me with my worry monster, sat on some nice comfy chairs. We were in Mrs. Clark's office, that's where Mrs. Clark lives. Number 6 with the giraffes. Those of you who will remember, last year's Year 6 did the Lion King, so I was on the Year 6 stairs on the 2nd floor with the giraffes and the Lion King display. Number 7, I was where Mrs. McBain should be. She's obviously been sharing her cooking skills on our YouTube channel, but I was in food tech where Mrs. McBain, you wouldn't want me cooking in there, much better Mrs. McBain cooks in there. Number 8, I was in the art room. You all recognise the art room with some lovely work on the walls. Number 9, spinning around on my chair, which is not what I do all day. I was in my office. And then number 10, I was outside in my favourite place, in Forest School. And yes, I was on the rope swing. And yes, Mr. Bullock was hiding behind the tree. So hopefully you got all of those right. So that's what we've done this week, just to remind you of the various places around school and we're having a bit of fun. Okay, remember we're missing you hugely. Okay, stay in touch. I've asked all the teachers to get in touch with every child this week, particularly those who they haven't heard from yet. We need to make sure that you're all safe and well. Missing you hugely. Stay safe, keep indoors and follow the instructions that we're given, and I'll be in touch next week. Take care.